Hi guys, how you doing? Today we're going to do a fairly quick little rundown of Tech Lead's DeFi Pro course. So if you're looking at this review, presumably you're familiar with his YouTube channel. I quite like his YouTube stuff. I quite like his fucked up humor. It resonates with my British humor. I think he's a pretty good source, generally speaking, of information, apart from the million token bullshit. But yeah. What do we think of his course? Okay, so I think you can pay in installments and it comes out to like 6 installments at $98 or something like that. You can pay the whole price, but let's call it, roughly $600 for this course. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Seriously, I've seen way worse for a lot more money, especially in the crypto space. I've seen criminally shit things for $1,000, and this is this is better. This is way better. So let's quickly go into what things you learn with this course. So if you've seen his channel, obviously you should have a pretty good idea. But he covers everything from like welcome introductions, beginner stuff, introductions to blockchains and decentralized finance and how it works. Lending, borrowing, liquidity pools, staking, farms, apps, how to manage risk, best practices for making sure you don't get rugged or looking after your wallet security, multi-chain stuff, bridges, centralized finance stuff, advanced tips, degen stuff, how to find high yields and other things like that. Generally speaking, he teaches you about decentralized finance and he teaches you ways to identify high yield opportunities and then go and make the most of those opportunities. That's pretty much it. Not that much different from his YouTube videos. So one criticism would be, they really kind of feel like slightly longer versions of his YouTube videos. And he has quite a few YouTube videos where he shows you ways to identify and just quickly sniff out the highest yield on certain things, on certain coin pairs or stable coin pairs, what chains they're on and things like that. So it's not really you could almost get this stuff from his free YouTube videos. Obviously it's not organized or set up in the same way, but like I said, he has a lot of, I would say, quite good stuff for free in terms of how to identify opportunities, where to find them, how to, compare yields and stuff like that. So yeah, that's literally it. Pretty comprehensive. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not going to get paid. But if you were to slap down, $600 on this, I would say you get a reasonable education for your money. Caveat being that you would obviously have to be comfortable with the idea of staking or yield farms and things like that. If you're super conservative, then, generally speaking, this whole aspect of DeFi might not be for you. Me personally, I'm quite conservative. I don't have a lot of money. I really can't afford to get rugged. I've been burnt on some yield farms and stuff before. And, I don't have a lot of money to lose on this stuff. So I tend to be quite conservative. So, of course, a lot of the more clickbait kind of YouTube videos I see, you can make $1,000 per day in this yield farm or that yield farm, or with this pair or this APY. The problem is, I saw one thing, and they put $300,000 into, I think it was a farm, or they'd staked $300,000, and they were, quite pleased with a $1,000 a day passive. But for how long? Could it rug? Could it be a rug pull? Could something else go wrong? So for me, obviously, I'm not a multimillionaire, so I wouldn't have the funds to do those things. So that's not something I would really be interested in. However, the ability to spot things, opportunities, you don't have to put lots of money in, but obviously, with some of these high yield things, obviously you'll make more the more you put in. So I just want to pull that back. Like I said, generally, is it a good education? Yeah, reasonably good. If you are serious about finding things in decentralized finance, is this a good option of a course? Yeah, I think it is. Quite honestly, I think it is. If it goes up to $1,000, would it be worth it? You know, it depends. How much have you got to lose? If you've got 15 Gs, you can maybe, you know, you could maybe put that in there and then put some in a yield farm and stuff like that. So yeah, only criticism really, like I said, the structure's fine. I would say, like, I hate to say it, but like someone like, say, Dan Hollings, his way of explaining things is, I would say, easier. So if you're completely new to crypto, you know, we're talking you barely know what a wallet is, or you don't really know what blockchain is, I would say this is maybe not such a good option. This would be more of a semi-advanced course, because even in his introductory units where he talks about what is blockchain and stuff like that, I feel like the explanation wouldn't cut it for someone who doesn't understand what crypto is. So I feel like this is more of an intermediate course. This is something you could maybe make your way over to once you've already become a little bit familiar with cryptocurrencies, wallets, exchanges, doing stuff like that. You should maybe already be intermediate, because like I said, while he covers it, kind of basic, kind of quick. So all in all, end verdict on this, of all the crypto courses I've seen in the various aspects, I would say this is probably one of the best ones. So I would say yes, this one gets my seal of approval. Price reasonable, some ums and ahs, not for if you're a noob, but otherwise I would give DeFi Dev Tech Lead, I guess. I would give Tech Lead a thumbs up on this one. So any questions, drop them down below. Hope this video was in some way helpful and maybe actually saved you a bit of money, or if you took the course, maybe you might even make some.